Hey now, everybody. This is Roth, host of the Rothcast on Twitch TV. What's going on? I've been playing some Reign of Kings all week, and while I haven't streamed much of this footage, I've had so much fun. And as you can see, I've kind of got an epic building project. What we've got over there, that's called the Church of Truth. It's the name of the guild that we started on this server. And while I had more plans, I did hope on adding more to it. Rumor has it that the server is getting wiped tonight. So, without further ado, here's my official tour of the Church of Truth. And somewhere around here is Petunia. She's our security bear. Petunia, I just saw you here. She's off her leash. She roams free sometimes. Oh, there she is. Hi, Petunia. Hey, girl. Hey. Oh, Petunia. She's a good bear. I love my bear. Alright. So here we go. That's the church. It's missing a block, so I'll take care of that. If I was on a server with absolutely no hostility, then you would see a cobblestone staircase, double wide. But for now, on a server with many enemies, or at least enough enemies, that is how we get in and out. We place a block down, and that is how we use our stairs. And for added security, I fill this in. But this is a church. So, we're not going to be closing our doors to the people tonight. This is an open house of the church. And we're here. This is the room of worship. And this is where I sit and I address my patrons, my fellow men of God. This is where we come to talk about God and how fucking amazing he is. Oh, fucking love God. But anyways, sorry, I'm getting a little bit of a lord on. So, and here's the benches, you know, so you can have like fucking 8 people just sitting here listening to me talk about God knows what. Oh my god! And then sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. And here's the roof. And just in case we need to throw some hay in a fire and create a signal, we do have this. It's how we announce that there's been a new pope. Oh no, I always do that. I played 7 Days to Die last night, so sometimes I need to put blocks back. And I right-click them and I make them go away. So here's the view I've got from the church. I can see everything of note. I can see my enemies. I can see the king's statue. And I've got 2 wells up here. I mean, I guess I could have had 2 more. But I guess I use more of my charcoal on steel than on water. Which water is great for trebuchet ammo and building with the highest tier of stone. Now this cross, not only do I worship and bow down to it, but let's just say there's money in the banana stand. Michael, there is money in the banana stand. You either get what I'm talking about, or you have no idea. Either way. This is the hidden loot. We have a siege works in here, in case shit gets rough. I have a ballista, in case we have to go knock some doors down and spread the word of truth. I've got so many trees here. I've got a few thousand trees back down in the base, and when I get more, I spend those trees and I get more. But this is my emergency cache of trees. If anything happens, there we go. And this is the water I've been saving up in case I wanted to make stone slab for a trebuchet or building. These are some shitty fucking lights I wanted to get. As you can see, a lot of extra iron up here. keep it protected and to make sure that I've always got metal to make weapons and things of that nature. And then when all set, just fucking put that right down there. And away we go. Because apparently blocks make the best doors. Alright, this room here, this is where the magic happens, people. This is where the magic happens. I'm gonna make love to you, woman. I'm gonna lay you down by the fire. This is where I get down. This is my bearskin rug. You know, it's just as important as you'd think it would be. A bookshelf. Don't worry, people. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. It is an empty bookshelf. These are all just fake shells. These are all just fake shells. I keep drugs in all of them. And inside all the book covers. That's all. This is the fun draw. Well, first of all, I mean, look at this bed. Like, this is the Lord's bed, alright? And, well, I mean, I know there's only one Lord and Savior, but still, I like to consider myself a little bit of a lord here on Earth. So anyways, this is the dirty drawer. Next to the bed, we have the handcuffs. We've got the rope. We've got the whip. And when she's been really bad, she gets the switch. That's a text. It's probably her. Is it her? If this is from my girlfriend. Okay, no, it's not. I was gonna say, if that is from her texting me, then I'm gonna have to pull the switch out on her later. Because she should know when I'm recording. She should know not to text me. More importantly, she should know that I didn't shut my phone off. So all those things are her fault. So anyways, that's the dirty drawer. Now, there is a tree in this area, alright? There's a tree right outside my front door. I cut it down for the purposes of the tour. However, when the tree is up, it's sticking in this room, it clips through the walls and all that. And even though it looks shitty as hell, it conceals this dresser drawer, which is great. This is where I keep the sex jelly. Yeah, that helps. But no, realistically, I was keeping iron and steel in there, and the tree was covering it. I figured it was one of the more secure places. At least, you know, obviously, it doesn't get any more secure than being buried in stone, but without having to move a bunch of stone, I feel that's the most secure place in the place. Yeah, so empty bookshelf, fireplace, bearskin rug, Lord's bed. Oh, and I don't know, why not a bench? I had 9 benches and I only needed 8 out here, so I'm like, whatever. And this, of course, is the main entrance. I just kind of walked around here and I didn't talk about it. The main hall. This is where cooking and smelting gets done. And there is no shortage of food in this game. So I'm willing to share with anyone who's ever hungry. I mean, this is a fucking church, you know? As long as we're not in that state where it's illegal to feed the homeless. What is it, a fucking state park? Is it like feeding the bears? Are you afraid they're going to keep on coming back for more? You have to shoo them off. So yeah, I keep the food in there. Do some smelting in there. And this room here, this is the workshop. Apparently I took a block away. I don't know why. I'm going to put that block down, back now. These are my bongos. This is where I like to do my thinking. Alright. Dude, something's going on. What is this nonsense? Alright, I just put a block here, didn't I? Is that glitched? When I go on the drum, does that break the wall? No, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a spaz. Probably am. Anyways, a nice little storage area here. Works out well. You know, this is where I keep a lot of the stuff that I didn't want to run back and forth to the roof to take care of. And also, once I reach a certain point, this is the kind of, in a way, a decoy chest. I mean, yeah, it is my stash that I go in and out of. But at the same time, it's the stash that I want you to find. I don't want you to go up on the roof and fuck with the cross. Alright? So, hopefully, the Lord will protect my goods. And that's how you exit doors, for the record, if anyone was wondering. Oh, and my my crest. I could have a better place to do this. Luckily, my crest is protected by server rules, but that only goes so far. You know, everyone knows server rules can only protect you from so much. There she is. So, I'm counting on the server rules to protect her from most intruders, and I'm hoping that the sign of God will protect the crest from the rest of the intruders. Perhaps they'll fear some kind of divine retribution. Other than that, let's see. I had some neighbors over here that asked me for help one day, but I was busy, so I just made up some bullshit about being a man of God, and I don't like to take up arms. It's a view from the side. I mean, I guess it would have been nice to have a couple of windows down there, or some kind of fucking retarded smile, but I don't. And I kind of started to fill this stuff in, and I'm like, you know what? Instead of filling that in, I can make more blocks. I can make the castle, or the church bigger. I mean, yeah, I know it's a church, but let's be honest, it's kind of the castle, too. Only kind of. One of my favorite parts of this place is definitely the height. I mean, look at how high up this is. I don't even have to be on my roof, or roof as I call it. I don't even have to be up on my roof and see everything. I can just be right up here. I can always see what my neighbors are up to. Whenever I need water, tree, feathers, flax, whenever I need any of that shit, it's all right down there. And these guys, I mean, I don't know if they're friendly or not, but they're never around. So, ooh, I don't know what that is. There's someone's building over there. That's new. Two things are new. Wow, look at that. Okay, that wasn't there yesterday. My friends were saying there was something called Rivendell that was built. So, let's just look at Rivendell real quick. Wow. I can actually see it better in third person. So that's Rivendell. I'm not going to go over there because I know they play a lot, and I don't want to get killed while I'm making a fucking video. But, you know, kudos to Rivendell. Definitely a lovely home to call my neighbor. This is what my house looks like from the back. Because, let's be honest, you always want to know what it looks like from behind. And, I guess that's about it. Other than that, I just had a couple of neighbors who didn't really play much. And I was able to build in peace. Which is cool, because I really didn't know anything about this game this week. And I didn't know my way around the map. So, Petunia! Hey, thanks for showing up, Petunia. Say goodbye to everyone, Petunia. Alright, guys. That's been my long-winded and ridiculous tour of my first ever Reign of Kings base. Which, not only is this my first Reign of Kings base, but this is far and away my best creation in any of these building games. I'm kind of a noob, stuff like this. But sometimes you just get Lego fever, and you have to build awesome stuff. Sometimes it just happens. So, this is Rolf, host of the Rolfcast, signing out. If you had a good time, if you got something you want to say about my base, maybe you got some better ideas, leave a comment, drop me a like, and if you had a really good time, feel free to subscribe. There'll be definitely some more videos of my base and friends' bases. So, thanks everybody. Have a great night.